You'll recognize our next guest from movies like Love and Basketball, The Wood, Juice, and Higher Learning, and television shows like House and ER.
Here to talk about his thriving career in season 2 of his hit show, Resurrection, is actor Omar Epps. I'm so excited to have you here.
I'm excited to be here.
Welcome to the show. Okay, so this show you do, Resurrection, is pretty off the chain. We love watching it. And it basically is based on Jason Mott's book, The Return. It's about people returning from the dead to continue the lives that they left behind.
Right.
So were you a fan, or did you know of the book before getting this part?
No, I didn't. I actually read the script and found out that it was based on the book and all that stuff after the fact. But it's a great book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What drew you to this project? What made you say, yes, I want to sign up for this?
Well, creatively, I just felt that life and death is the thing that really binds us as human beings, like beyond our ethnicity or, you know, our economic status. It's like we're alive and we all have families, we've dealt with loss. So I just felt like the story was universal and would translate, you know, across different cultures across the world.
Now, your character in this show actually embraces those that return. So if this happened in real life, would it be the same?
Depending on who it is.
Oh, well, right,
you
right.
know?
That's true. Well, if you could resurrect somebody from your past, who would it be?
For me, it would probably be my great-grandmother, who, you know, I was fortunate to have her in my life till I was about 16. So it would be cool to, you know, walk her through the man I've become.
What do you think she would make of the man that you've become?
I think she'd be super proud of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot to be proud of.
We're getting started. We did a little something, you know. Got a
You're
long way to
getting
go.
started.
Got a long way to go.
Wait, but you've been acting since you were a teenager. You're not getting started.
Well, for me, I've been blessed. Yeah, so yeah, I've been acting since I was a teenager, but most people doesn't happen like that.
No.
You know, you mid-20s, late 20s. So for me, it's like I'm just getting started, you know.
You never really had that waiting tables phase. You sort of just, one of your first biggest roles was in Juice.
Yeah.
You were Q.
Yeah.
And
Classic.
it went on to become a cult classic. Did you have any idea what you were walking into and that movie would still resonate with audiences to this day?
No, I mean, I couldn't even think that far back then. But I do feel like we knew it was something special because of what it was about. It spoke to us. I was 17 when I did Juice. So I think Tupac was 19. So we would talk about, yeah, this is what we're actually living through situations like this. So we knew it was resonating with us, so it had to do something, but we couldn't certainly see how far it would, you know, take us.
That movie made you a household name.
Yeah.
What was it like being back on set with, you know, Tupac, with Queen Latifah, and just hanging out?
That was just dope. It was a great experience, you know. And again, part of it was surreal. You know, I was just so young, but those are all great memories. All great memories.
We got to talk about Love and Basketball.
Another classic.
Yes.
So tell us what that experience was like, and did you have any idea that it was going to become a fan favorite when you were actually filming the movie?
That was a great experience. The basketball part was hard because I'm more of a football, boxing dude than basketball.
Really?
So yeah, so I had to train and all that stuff, which was cool. But no, I didn't. You never really know. You know, you can have an inkling that I think people are gonna gravitate towards this thing, but you just never know. It's like gambling. You just throw it out there and see what happens, you know?
Well, we've been hearing a lot of rumors about a sequel.
Yeah, no, there's
Any
no
truth to
sequel.
that?
No.
Would you do a sequel if you were approached?
Not for Love and Back, because we did it, you know, it was a classic film.
Yeah, you wanna
and
leave
I
it
think
alone.
you just, you know, it's like certain songs, you should just leave them alone.
Yes.
You know, don't remake them.
Right.
Yes,
Amen to
yes,
that.
leave them alone. What initially drew you to acting? What made you decide that this is something that you wanted to make your life's work?
You know, it wasn't one thing. I just look at the arts as a whole. I knew I was going to be in the arts, and I've been writing for as long as I can remember. And for me, I think acting became an extension of the writing. And you know, then the rest is history. But like my actor hero is Sidney Poitier, and so being a young kid coming up, watching not only what he did on screen, but the time frame that he was, you know, doing what he was doing. It was just him.
Yeah.
And that was just, it still is so inspirational to me artistically and as a man. And so that's who I kind of try to model myself out.
Now,
Yeah.
besides acting, you were actually once a rapper also in the group Wolfpack.
Yeah.
All right, so do you still spit a little? Do you still do rhymes?
Yeah, I actually did a song with Saigon and Papoose. You threw it out not too long ago called Sinner's Prayer. So you know, still dabble with stuff here and there.
What do you make of the current state of hip-hop music? It's definitely evolved since the days of Tupac and Juice.
Yeah, it's evolving. It's going to keep evolving. It's like any genre of anything. I think there's a certain part of me that looks at it like it's what it needs to be for this time. And then, of course, coming from the golden era, if you want to call it that, we remember when it was like this. But the music is speaking to the times of now, and I think in another cycle, it is going to speak to the times of that new cycle.
All right. Well, what's next for you?
Next, we got some things in the works. You know, I got my company, Brooklyn Works Films, and you know, I've got a few projects in development in the television world. We got a few features. I've been taking my time with developing. For me, it's really writing and producing is where I'm going.
Well, keep an eye out for all of that. And we'll also be able to catch you every Sunday, 9 p.m. on ABC and Resurrection.
Yep.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be right back with more Rise Entertainment 360.